So 45-3. First wicket there for Bengaluru. Outstanding delivery. Huge occasion for AB de Villiers, 100th test match. Look at the average. The first part of his career was 33, now it's close to 52 for AB de Villiers. And he's a local boy of some sort. Meanwhile, Ashwin will continue. Dean Elgar, the man on strike, going the batsman's mind. So you've got to stay focused as a batsman. And what a reception AB de Villiers got from this crowd. 100th test match. I'd like to make this a big occasion by getting some runs. Looks like some local genius has come out to bat. They feel at home playing for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. AB de Villiers, a lot of youngsters, people all over love him. Got same support and the reception like he did today all over the ODIs and the T20s. It's 46-3. Will get off the mark with on fairly deep Virat Kohli. And the overthrows as well. The bowler can't believe it will be 5 for AB de Villiers.
Bonus runs, not clever from a batting point of view. This is exactly what you need early on in your innings. There's no real possibility of a run out. There's a wild throw. No backing up either, and that brings up to 50 for South Africa.
Nicely played, gets into a good position, and hitting onto the pads. He's very strong. Right from the middle of the bat. Well played. The de Villiers ending the over with a boundary. 62 for 3. Nicely head over the ball. It's all about hands. The wrist coming into play. Sheer timing that. There was a big gap on the leg side. They were setting him up with a deep square leg, but he was prepared for the ball that was pitched up. Again, the get low. Quickest delivery there from Ashwin, but very well played. Had to make the adjustment, de Villiers, because the ball kept low. Runs away to the boundary very quickly.
Good to push it through. A bit short, but AB de Villiers was on the ball in a flash.
Oh, got to be careful. That's one area of concern for AB de Villiers. Sometimes just picks the wrong length to play the back foot shots.
Too close to his body to play as square as that as well.
Yeah, that was perfect. The length was just right for the square cut. And played to perfection by AB. Now you'll have a boundary rider there.
Because he moves quicker through the air, the ball comes on that much better. Last delivery close to 90 Ks. But de Villiers watched the ball like a hawk till the very end. And plays it beautifully.
Like the way Virat Kohli has rotated his bowler. He's used pace and spin in almost equal measure so far in this innings. Oh, there's the turn. And this is the beauty of this surface. Now that's gone against the angle. It's a reasonably quick delivery, about 89 kilometers per hour, and that has turned. So this pitch has turn in it. For the moment, it's got something for the seamers, but clearly there is turn in this pitch.
Full delivery. AB de Villiers not getting that front foot too far out. Got a thick outside edge. He was half beaten and ran away off that thick outside edge. It was a good delivery.
There's the pressure that he creates on the bowler. Well bowled Jadeja too.
The ball that ran away to the boundary is the AB de Villiers defending. You can see the middle and leg stump. fact, his front leg is outside off stump. See, he's not defending the target. For a bowler, the stumps are the target. He's not defending them.
Good shot. He's pitching the ball right up to AB de Villiers, which is a good idea. There's the full face of the bat meeting the ball.
Maybe just a fraction too far up. Half volley, AB de Villiers won't miss out on that. Beautiful technique. Played it underneath his eyes and waited for the ball. Full face of the bat, getting a good stride in as well.
Cotton ball just one in his career. Before this, I don't think the hair this time were in front of his eyes for him to, maybe the ball just fell short as well.
Getting in the shot a little too early, de Villiers. Getting the outside part of the bat, just short of Ishant Sharma. They played a spectacular shot, so probably thought it was there for the drive as well, this one. All just holding on to the surface.
Good reactions. He was waiting for that ball. It fell well short.
Yeah, you can see the ball now. The hair not coming on his face.
Here we go. Ask the experts. Have a match-related query. Tweet at the rate BCCI with hashtag Ask the Expert. He won't get there. That's going to be 4. Taken on the full. Hit for a boundary to raise the 100.
Looking for the Yorker there. Decent pace, 140 Ks. But that's the greatness about AB de Villiers. He's deep in the crease, but he made the adjustment. Probably was expecting the short delivery. If you take a look at the back leg, it was well within the crease. Goes back, and then look at where his front leg is. Just outside, probably a foot outside the crease. And he's picked up the full toss and the gap.
It's going to be 4 more. Lucky runs, unintentional runs, but nevertheless runs.
So give a bit of impetus to the South African innings. Back-to-back boundaries. This was a better delivery. The length was better. AB de Villiers, fortunately for him, was right on top of the bounce. Just steered that past gully. No third man in position.
You get a single down to Murli Vijay. Very interesting when you watch Varun Aaron. That ball that went for a boundary to third man, AB de Villiers getting the edge. Watch the ball in the air. You know, the seam is always pointed towards fine leg. Now, any batsman would think that ball is coming back in, but it's left the batsman.
Catch by Ajinkya Rahane.
There's a man in the deep. Will beat him for 4. Well, he didn't have too much ground to cover. The man had deep cover, but didn't have a chance because look at the force with which he's hit it. Got to the ball, but wasn't able to stop it. De Villiers now recognizes that he needs to look to get more runs. South Africa only 124. They'll need at least another 100 runs, maybe 250, to put some pressure on India. .49 AB de Villiers. Century in his 100th test match for AB de Villiers. Not yet a feast, but the starters have been sumptuous. It's been great fun to watch. The family's come down as well. Lady and little de Villiers enjoyed it. And look at the ovation he's getting from this crowd. This is his home crowd as far as the IPL is concerned. trying to find a parallel somewhere in the world where someone comes to play against the team that he normally plays.
Contribution and try and establish himself in this test side. He's always got Quinton de Kock breathing down his neck.
He uses his feet again. That is a gorgeous shot. You want to see good batting, take a look at that as many times as you want. De Villiers goes to 57. It's 140 for 5.
Magnificent shot. He's quicker through the air, so it's not very easy to use your feet against somebody like a Jadeja. And this was not premeditated. He waited for the bowler to release the ball, and very quick on the feet, getting beside the ball. A great shot to get the placement right as well.
And still some distance away, De Villiers, from getting to 100, but he's doing well. Now, Inzamam ul Haq's 184 was achieved at this ground. 2005, came into bat at 7 for 2 and took his team to a big score. Look at Ricky Ponting there. 200s in his 100th test. Oh, what a ball! And this is to De Villiers.
One of the deliveries of the day. This was a brilliant delivery. Angled into the right-hander, and then it bounced and turned. Maybe De Villiers had to play it. It just went over that off stump. What a good delivery.
Turns it sometimes and creates the problem. Just wide of Rahane slip. Again, he's creating problems for the batsman. There's excellent bowling. What's heartening to see with Jadeja 2 deliveries ago when he had the batsman beaten was the drift in the air. If the batsman sees the ball drifting in the air, sometimes he's playing a leg stump line. With the ball turning, it's going to create a lot of problems. Terrific delivery, unlucky. I just mentioned about turning the ball sometimes. It's a big advantage. You turn every ball, then you become predictable. So once or 2 or 3 overs, you get the ball to turn. Then the guessing game starts from the batsman.
Presumably you know which one is turning because you've bowled it yourself.
Yeah, you would know it's the leg break, the top spinner and the googlies. But with Jadeja, it's a subtle difference getting into the technicalities of it. It's undercutting the ball or overspinning the ball. Just the release that matters.
Excellent over from Ravindra Jadeja. 144 for 5. He's just wrist work on that occasion more than anything to get 4. Superb shot that.
Real quality. Once again, picks the right one to swing. Gets that head right over the ball. And then a full extension of the arms as he plays the power sweep to perfection.
He's pushing the first one hard and has managed to squeeze out the second run. Excellent running. Retains strike as well.
Well, that's important from the South African point of view. He must bat as many deliveries as he can. Kyle Abbott hasn't scored, but he's batted 11 deliveries and he's playing with soft hands. There's a deep third man, a deep cover, and completing the second and quite comfortably.
Virat now is just trying to work out that field on the offside. He's got 2 men deep, but he'll be perfectly capable of putting that ball in the gap there and running 2 every time. He's out Varun Aaron. He's to the left of your screen there on the boundary to come in a few yards. Maybe 2, he says, and he'll get 2 runs. Ishant Sharma at the moment is a little distressed by all this. Good movement there. Just a lapse of concentration on that occasion. Must have been very close to the off stump when it passed.
They're looking to run the ball down to third man. Oh, look at that. It's come in a fair bit. It's cut back in like an off spinner.
That's what you get as a seam bowler when the pitch is a bit rough on the surface. It's a rough pitch. It's got enough hardness. But when the pitch is rough on the top, the seam just grips for the seamers and they get this movement of the pitch as well. Now the field has changed. This is the last ball of the over, so they want to keep him on strike. He's gone aerial. He's going to make the opposition captain think now after this. He's moved on to 78, AB. It's 176. He's found the gap as well. It's gone with the spin. It was in that area where there were no fielders, so safe shot to attempt. And I see those gears shifting now.
This is bowling round the wicket as well. So if it is going to be in that arc, it is going to go with the turn. It's outside the off stump, so he's used that arc really well.
Jadeja round the wicket. So we've got almost like a one-day field here for AB de Villiers. There are 4 fielders, 5 fielders actually on the boundary.
AB de Villiers looking to take the bowlers on. Oh, there was a little bit of an edge.
But they're claiming it. It's a tough one for the umpire, just to gauge whether there was any glove on that one. Indian fielders certainly think so. But the ball earlier as well, I thought there was some glove on that one too. But for the moment, this is the one to scrutinize. Two things now. I think there's got to be some communication from the on-field umpire with the TV umpire. Is the doubt about the catch, whether it's taken cleanly, or are they also checking the bat pad? Seems like it's more about the catch. But what about whether there was any glove on it? The finger goes up. And yes, that has happened. AB de Villiers is walking towards the pavilion, 15 runs short of 100 in his 100th test match. There's a huge cheer for that wicket, but I'm sure as he'll come close to walking off the field, there'll be an ovation for the man who almost got 100 in his 100th test match. But he's got another opportunity. That also is tea on day 1, with India getting the 7th wicket. There it is, the people rising to applaud that effort. But the other batsmen have really struggled to survive. Once again, AB de Villiers has shown his class.